see what the results was, so we can upgrade at left tackle. I know we'll talk about the draft a little later, but we did a little more things in the draft to solidify that entire offensive line. And then gave him a weapon. I mean, an extra weapon that you ain't gotta, you don't gotta lob a perfect pass to over the top or nothing. You can give him a little screen pass or a little slant, and everybody knows he just might take it to the house. Couple broken tackles here and there, and he might be gone. So, add a weapon for your young QB, add some protection on that left side. Um, and since we talking free agency, they signed, we signed a couple of crucial free agents that we had back to the squad. Wagner, Wentz. Underrated, I think, was the signing of Mariota. He got us 2 wins last year, and still providing some, some mentorship to young Jaden. I think we had a very successful free agent period, and added a couple of defensive pieces as well. Did some things on that defensive line to kind of do something about one of our most glaring weaknesses, and that was stopping the run. So we got some run stoppers. Um, Went out and signed a couple of DBs, one from New England, safety from Will Harris from New Orleans, and I think we improved greatly.
Yeah, because you got Javon Kinlaw, right?
Got Javon Kinlaw, that's one of the
Defensive
guys.
tackle.
Yeah, defensive tackle. He's got some history with our GM Adam Peters. They drafted him in San Fran
Yeah.
before he went to the Jets. A bit of an underachiever. He's a first round pick. That didn't turn into a Pro Bowler, but he is a big body that does do well against the run, and had a pretty good second half last year. So hey, why not? We ain't break the bank with him per se, but then again, I think we discussed this on the last one. And we signed Michael Gallup tape before that last one, and I think we discussed that too.
Oh
God,
yeah,
y'all
you
got
got
him.
Gallup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't forget about Eddie Goldman.
Yeah, I'm really not even familiar with him.
Well, all these trying to do is stop Saquon Barkley with your Ken Law and your Eddie Goldman. You know what I'm saying? You still gonna get to the quarterback. You just trying to stop Saquon with these signings. So I don't know what you're
Yeah,
gonna do. Pass
I
rush.
mean, I know Ken Law's history, but I didn't really know Goldman history like that to know what he has to offer. But yeah, like you said, another big body, targeted. Hey, admittedly so, targeted at stopping Saquon because he killed us both games, and not only that, um, a lot of the tough running backs that the league got right now. It seemed like we faced all of them last year, and they all did damage. So yeah, that was one of our more glaring weaknesses that we needed to address.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get it, man. I mean, and then you had some key re-signs too. I mean, I think that Bobby Wagner signing and that Zach Ertz was pretty big too. So
Oh yeah. We needed them. They was captains in their own right. Just signing to the team. Well, the whole team was new, so I guess it wasn't no kind of leadership wall to crack. Um, Anybody with with some sort of credibility could have come in there and led this new squad. But hey, they did the thing, and hey, I'm happy to have them back. And like I said, hey, don't sleep on the signing of Mariota too, because we had 2 games that Jaden didn't finish. Um, that ended up being a win because of Mariota. I mean,
I remember
not
that. I
not in
remember.
spite of. I mean, because of Mariota.
Yeah, that's
So
because
that's big.
yeah, because Jaden would have finished that game, y'all would have lost it. But that's therefore no.
I mean, per, perhaps, but we did
I think he
win
was
it. But
hurt. I think because it's reels, right? Some he got hurt, right?
no,
Was he
no,
get
no, no,
somehow?
no. It wasn't the ribs. The one way he hurt his ribs. I mean, we was about to crush them anyway. I mean, we was already about to do damage against them. Nah, the one that he didn't finish was that last game against the Cowboys, where they said he had some sort of they didn't even call it an injury. They said like some leg soreness,
Yeah.
and the Cowboys was really threatening to, snatch that one. And Hey, quite honestly, as soon as Mariota came in the game, it was like a different game. He came
Yeah.
in and started moving the ball in a way that we hadn't really in 6 quarters against the Cowboys. Um, and then it ultimately finished with a game-winning drive on a pass to Terry McLaurin in the corner of the end zone that secured our 12th win. First time we won 12 since 1992.
Yeah, yeah, I get it, man. All right, man. I mean, we went over all that. So let me switch over to the Giants, man. Mantez, you know what I'm saying? I know you good and crunk, man, and ready for all this, man. I know I ain't talked to you in months. I know you've been ready to get this Giants, like the stress. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you pretty much been looking at prospects since week 4 of last year. So, and I know you knew you need a quarterback and all that. So, I'm gonna give you the flow, man, and we're gonna step to free agent because you got 2 quarterbacks, and y'all sign them, man. Let's talk about those 2 quarterbacks and who you think gonna start. Go ahead, you got the flow, buddy.
Russell, of course, he gonna start. I think he had success in Pittsburgh last year. They're gonna translate over to us. And really, to be honest, he really ain't got to do too much. So we got, honestly, my defense this year probably gonna be. We're gonna have a good defense this year, and we probably gonna lean more on the running game. And so, Russell more of a play action type of quarterback. He control the game. He don't turn the ball over. He take deep shots down the field. That's what we're looking for him to do. We got the weapons on the outside for him to do that. We got the running game for him to do that, and we got the defense to keep him in games. So he definitely gonna be the starting quarterback this season.
Oh, who talking about Russ?
Yeah,
So what's his name? The backup wins.
Jameis
Jameis
Winston.
Winston. Is he gonna be the backup or is it gonna be Dart?
I don't know. I see some rumors about we might end up trading him to the Saints. Oh, they just rumors. So I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go, but honestly, I like Russ in the QB room. He's a good veteran for them young kids to come up under. Motivational. He don't been through a lot of different scenarios, from the good to the bad. He was a first round pick. You know what I'm saying? So he know what it takes to get through them situations, and them young guys can lean on him and Russell.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we'll see what Russ got, man. Russ he started out pretty good last year. Then I don't know what happened at the end of the season when he was with Pittsburgh. So hopefully
He came back from he got hurt or something, and he came back.
he did.
Yeah, they were starting Justin Fields at one point.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying he was playing pretty good when he came back, and then toward
Yeah,
the end of the season, he just didn't have it.
yeah.
Pittsburgh just they started off good, then they just went because that was one of the teams that was hot. And then
Yeah,
we
it
we all
was.
we did a session on. We was like, who you think they got that good rate? It was like 10-1 or something like that. And who we think they just wasn't that team. We just knew that was gonna fall off, and everybody picked Pittsburgh, and that's
Yeah.
what happened.
I think I don't know. I think that team just fell apart. There was a lot going on with Pickens and Mike Tomlin, and just there was a lot of drama over there at one point.
A lot of drama. What's drama they had over there? We talking about with the quarterback room, or we talking about like with the wide receiver room?
With the wide receivers and Mike Tomlin, it was just a whole bunch of rumors going on. The locker room wasn't right.
Man. Yeah, we'll talk about him later. I think I know who you're talking about. But any other free agents, what I'm saying, you want to talk about, man, that y'all got? Because I don't know who all y'all brought in. I can't think of it off the top of my dome.
I think the bit two signing was Paulson Adebo and Javon Holland for our secondary. Javon Holland, you saw him from Miami. He probably was a top 5 safety last year. Paulson Adebo, before his injury, he was a great corner for the Saints. So I think that's just gonna help our defense line. Our defense line already gonna be crazy as it is. So that's just gonna tie the back end like we need it. So we know how that's gonna go.
I ain't said nothing. We get to that, man. So All right, man. Well, that's good shit, man. Now, let's go to the Cowboys, man. Go ahead and pop your shit, homeboy, because y'all went and signed a wide receiver. And we were just talking about with the Giants. I wanted to go to you next because I think he was a counselor in the Pittsburgh locker room, and y'all signed him, George Pickens. And I don't know who. I think y'all signed another wide receiver that's real good. His name Paris Campbell. I think he gonna take his position.
Camp body, camp body. He gonna be on the streets pretty soon.
But who all y'all picked up, man, besides him? I mean, you talk about him too, how you think he gonna change, that was a key pickup in the off season, and what are you gonna do to affect your season?
I think I could safely speak for Cowboys Nation on this one. That trade was huge for us. I mean, just huge for the fan base as far as bringing our morale back up. Yeah, the rumors, about him and the being the cancer in the locker room over to Pittsburgh. There's two sides to the story, and somewhere in the middle is the truth. So, maybe Pickens just needs a change of scenery. Only time will tell. But, I definitely think he's going to do some justice for us this year because this is a contract year for him. So whether he stays in Dallas or he's trying to get that bag to go to someone else, he's going to ball out. So while he's balling out on his side of the field, CD's going to cut up on his side of the field. And now we finally have gotten up with the ranks of you guys by having two number one wide receivers that, hey, you can't double team up CD no more, so now, we're missing a piece that you guys got, and I'll get to that in a minute. So, George Pickens definitely replaced that Brandon Cooks piece that we lost in free agency. Then we lost Rico Dowdle. I think he went over to Carolina, I believe. But then, but luckily we picked up Javonte Williams from Denver. So and Miles Sanders as well too from Carolina. So I think those two guys are really going to be battling out for who's going to start. My thinking, Williams is going to win that one out, personally. So, but so we replaced that one, and then DeMarcus Lawrence. We lost him. He went up to Seattle. He decided to to say his piece as he left, and Micah, he said his piece, so it's all good. But
but in free agency, it was a back and forth going there.
Man, it was hot for a minute, boy. But we ended up getting Solomon Thomas from the Jets, who defensive tackle, which I think is going to be a good compliment, to immediately replace Lawrence with a veteran defensive tackle. But when we get to our rookies, we got someone else that I think is going to be the future replacement for D. Lawrence in the long run. So, but yeah, no, I'm excited about George Pickens. I think George Pickens, he's going to wild out this year. Watch, he's going to wild out.
Okay, we will see. Good pickup with George Pickens. I mean, I like it. I think y'all gonna be better. Mm-hmm. As far as your running back room, trash. I think so. I think that rookie probably gonna be your starter because
Blue.
Miles Sanders, I'm telling you, he's not gonna make your team.
I don't think so either. No,
Miles Sanders, I don't think he's gonna make it. Devontae, we'll see what he still got left in the tank.
Who's gonna beat out Miles Sanders though, as far as making the team? You got four other dudes that's gonna push him out.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We get name all the other names escaping right now. I don't have a screen up in front of me, but yeah, now we got some good folks behind us, but I think Sanders has been missing a step here, repeatedly over the years. So I think there might be some young bucks that's coming up behind them that's going to be able to edge them out. So
okay,
but yeah, I think day one Javonte Williams is going to be the starter.
Okay, well we'll see. We definitely gonna be looking forward to that, man, and well, let's get to the Eagles right quick, and we're gonna talk about it. Hold on.
Here we go.
Hold on. All right.
This dude,
Eagles fan, but seriously though, the Eagles, as y'all know, we lost 5 starters on defense, right? No one defense, and everybody like, oh, y'all not gonna be the same defense. You know, you need to replace them. Look, I get it. We didn't. You know, it's gonna be hard to replace Mill Williams, Slay, Josh Sweat, Brandon Graham, who retired, got hurt also, and who else? Nakobe Dean still there, but he hurt. So those are starters. But we did some signs I think that can. I mean, we're gonna see. I know Manchester know about this one. Dory Jackson. We picked him up. Hopefully he can come in and battle with Killer Ringo for that wide receiver 2 spot. And now I think these pass rushers, I think gonna do something. Joshua Uche and Manchester know this one too. Aguilera. Yeah, from Georgia. He played at Georgia. He played with the Giants also. And Manchester had a lot of good to say about him last year, right?
Yeah, he's a great pass rusher. He as long as he can stay healthy, he should definitely be
if he stay healthy, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna be a rotational piece, you know what I'm saying, for us. So then we signed Patrick Johnson. We actually drafted him. And then he went over to the Giants, and then we picked him up. We signed him again. So, and on the offensive end, we signed AJ Dillon. Hopefully, he's back healthy. You know, so can you imagine that?
That's a nice 1-2 punch.
I'm trying to do 1-2 punch like us.
3rd and 2, you know what I'm saying? And oh my goodness. So, and like I say, we lost CJ Gardner Johnson. We traded him to Houston for Kenyon Green, right guard. Hopefully he can come over and we develop him into being. I mean, he Pro Football Focus got him ranked low, so hopefully he go to our offensive line coach and he develop him kind of like they did Mekhi Becton. And I mean, we got. Yeah, I think we're gonna be all right, man. But what I'm worried about is why CB2, Dory Jackson, Keller Ringo, who's gonna be that guy to replace Darius Slay, and linebacker Nakobe Dean gonna be out, and our rookie, we'll talk about him later, and he might not be available at the beginning of the season because he had shoulder surgery in March on his labrum. So he's going to be limited in camp. So we'll see about that one. And we'll see, man, in safety. Those 3 positions right there, that's what I'll be looking at when training camp starts. We're going to be something we need to look at. But, yeah, as far as the Eagles go, man, that was the free agent pickups that you know what I'm saying, who I'm excited to see. I can't think of nobody else. That Dorian Thompson Robinson, the quarterback, yeah, he gonna be battling the rookie from Syracuse for that 3rd spot. I know y'all know about him. I know his style is similar to Jalen Hurts with that he can run and he can pass the ball. I know Manchester don't think Jalen Hurts can pass the ball, but you know what I'm saying? Super Bowl prove everybody wrong. Oh, man. Yeah. All right. So we're going to start with Tate. Let's talk about the draft recap, man. Pretty much, man, like you got a rookie. All right?
Yes, sir.
And his name is Tyler Booker.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Okay. Now, what the flip? This dude talking shit about Jalen Hurts. I mean, not Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Carter.
Hey, you know,
I mean, come on, bro.
Hey, you know, I like that fight in him. You know, it sounds like he got a little bit of dog in him. You know, week 1, we're gonna find out, and he's gonna find out if he really want that heat or not. But I think in the long term, coming out of Alabama, they said he was a definitely a good leader in the locker room. So I think that's going to bode well for us in the long run. And he's a tough player. He's nasty. They're in the trenches. So hopefully that mentality, that dog mentality, can bleed off on everybody else and just have a whole locker room full of dogs, ready to go. So Tyler Booker, I was hoping for T-Mac, but obviously Carolina snatched him. So, it is what it is. So I'm definitely not mad at Tyler Booker at all, especially based off his body of work.
Okay.
So, yep. So, and
who else?
Yeah. So in the second round, man, we picked up, I'm a butcher's name, so I'm just going to, go with the shortcut Donovan EZ. I ain't going to even try to pronounce the name, but basically an edge out of Boston College. He's coming out with a lot of promise and stuff. Well, I think he's going to be that nice complement to Michael Parsons. But this year, I hope that he's able to kind of sit behind Dante Fowler, and because I think Dante's going to wild out this year too, because he's looking for a contract, to get another bag or whatever. But I'm sure Easy can sit behind him, learn, and just perfect his skill. And he's going to be long term. He's going to be another good edge for us, coming out of there. And then we got Siobhan Revel out of East Carolina University. Good corner. We got him in the third round. He failed because he got a knee injury, last season. But luckily, our team doctor is the one who actually performed the knee surgery on him. So obviously he has the inside scoop on his medicals. And, if this kid bounces back, recovers fully, he's going to be, a good, a person to have on the outside opposite of Diggs. Should Diggs, if he's able to come back. I'm not expecting Diggs to be back day one, so I think we're definitely going to have to end up signing somebody else off the street, to be able to come in day one, a good veteran corner. But, with Deron Bland on one side, that whatever, veteran we sign, and then as Revel gets healthy about midway of the season, hopefully we'll be ready to go. So those are my top three rookies that I'm definitely interested. And actually, I really got four.
Go ahead.
In the fourth round, I got Blue. We just talked about it earlier from Texas.
Wow, yeah.
And that running back Blue, I think he's going to be nice coming out too. So and then I don't think he's going to start a year, but I think probably towards the end of the season, we might start seeing him start some games in there, over Williams, Javonte Williams. So we'll see. We'll see. It's early, but on paper, we all look good right now. So let's get to training camp. Let's see how everybody looks, get the preseason, then have a better idea.
All right. Well, good. Well, now we know. Been waiting on to hear about your draft pick, but I'm definitely worried about. Actually, I ain't worried about him, but yeah, I am worried about him because I'm sure Jalen Carter heard what he said.
Oh yeah.
And then he got to play him week 1.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Shit.
Let's do it.
The dude played against him in college and didn't. He got it slaughtered. I don't get it.
Hey. Well, I said you're gonna have a rough first 2 weeks. you got big dicks week 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Let's talk about your draft picks, man. I definitely want to hear about yours, but yeah, go ahead let me hear about your top 4 picks that you think are gonna make an impact, or just talk about it because I know you've been waiting on this. Now go ahead and talk about Shedeur Sanders. I mean, whoever you drafted.
My first one. We drafted the best player in the draft. Dude Carter. He I think he's gonna help that defensive line out a lot as far as pass rush. I ain't gonna say a lot because before injuries last year, we led the league in sacks. So
cool.
We did. Before Dez got injured, we led the league in sacks.
Okay. Yeah, we talking about draft pick. Yeah, but go ahead.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying, but him being added to that defensive line is gonna be the best player coming out of this year's draft is going to be crazy. Just from his standpoint and what he can do as far as a edge rusher and a linebacker, You know, he normally played linebacker, but him and Minka got together last summer, and that's when he transitioned to edge. Last year was his first year playing edge in college, and he dominated the position. So with him with that defensive line, I think he gonna definitely be have a great season. Defensive rookie of the year. But I love Jackson Dart signing. And I told you this in February. You know, I know you a hater, but I told you in February, I said Jackson Dart might be my number one QB. I'll pull up the receipts. I'll pull up the receipts right now.
Yeah. Just keep going, man. Just keep going. Cause
but no, I was high on Shedeur too. I was high on Shedeur. I was on both of them. Things didn't pan out with Shedeur because of some off-camera things that happened. But Jackson Dart, the talent that he has, he got the arm. He reminds me a lot of Josh Allen. His mobility, the way he run and with his head down and try to get extra yards. Yeah, he got a strong arm. He make any throw across the field. He made any throw across the field. It just they drafted him to not start right away because Dabo was like he groomed quarterback, so he want him to come up like Josh Allen did and sit a couple weeks, actually learn the offense, get comfortable in the NFL, and then we're gonna see what he can do. I don't know if it's gonna be this year or not, but sooner than later he's gonna get on that field and show what he can do. I say he graded the highest out of any quarterback ever in the projected to be quarterback. He don't want to score 100. The one that scored under him was who? Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, then Patrick Mahomes, Ben. But yeah, you seen I sent to you. But yeah, I can't wait to see him on that field. Then Darius Allen. I think that's a real underrated signing that we did. He from Toledo. He a defensive tackle. We need another defensive tackle. We got my man from Dallas. What's his name? The dude from Dallas.
Johnson Golston?
Yeah, him. We got him, but we also drafted Darius Alexander, and he's like a versatile defensive end. Like he's strong, but he's fast also. So once they plug him in beside Dix, I think our defense line gonna be crazy. But we'll talk about that later. And then the last one is Cam Scatterbo, the running back from Arizona. He made a lot of noise last year. He just as far as breaking tackles, making big runs. This is just a big, strong, powerful running back. And I think him and my other running back with that 1-2 punch are gonna be something that Russ can use to his advantage.
Question: do you still got that other running back that started?
Devin Singletary?
Yeah, you still got him.
Yeah.
He pretty much he out, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, what's his name? What's the one that Tracy? Tracy, pretty much. Yeah. He should be a premier back, right?
Yeah, I think him and Scatterbo, they're gonna be. I think Scatterbo gonna be more like a third down back because he can catch the ball out of the backfield also. So,
yeah, because he used to be a wide receiver, right, Tracy?
Yeah, Tracy used to be a wide receiver. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. Excited to see that. I got a question for you though about your we was talking about the draft picks, and you was talking about these guys, and you was talking about Abdul Carter was the best one to draft. I mean, that's debatable. And what about a couple years ago, y'all drafted Thibodeau? Ain't that his name?
Out of Oregon.
Was supposed to be, wasn't he a top 10 pick?
Yeah, he was a top 10 pick. He was also projected to go like number 1 at one point. Like,
that's what I'm saying. So what's the difference? I mean, he was the best in that draft. What makes you think y'all defense line gonna be better with Abdul, and it wasn't that it wasn't great when you got Thibodeau when you drafted him? He pretty much was in and out the lineup from getting hurt.
Thibodeau, he was kind of starter. But
he wasn't producing. What I'm saying, rookies don't automatically come in and make an impact.
His rookie year, I think his rookie year he had
Well, I get what he had. Did he make an impact
on his rookie year?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you were expecting your defensive line to be this great defensive line.
Like I said before injury last year, we led the league in sacks. We led the league in sacks.
That league. Somebody got to lead the league in sacks. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying?
Everybody won't because they care.
But you didn't do it for the whole season
because injuries. Well, Tib got hurt. Dex got hurt. Dex had 8 sacks in 7 games.
Well, what's the name? He got hurt too. The one in Detroit. He was up there too. And
I know him and Dex had the same amount of sacks.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what happens.
I know that's what happened. But what I'm saying is, it's just when it's all gonna be put together now. We start out the season, everybody healthy, everybody going full blast. You got him. You got Tib, Dex.
Was Tibbs hurt last year?
Yeah, he got hurt last year.
So Burns got hurt too, right?
Burns, he had an injury like all year, but he was like in and out.
Damn. So your whole damn defensive line was hurt. Okay.
Yeah,
no way they stay healthy. Y'all gonna make some noise.
Yeah, and then that dude Carter, they said they're gonna have him play every position from nose guard to outside rusher.
Did you say nose guard?
Yeah, they're gonna put him at nose.
Oh, for the NASCAR package.
Yeah, we know we famous for the NASCAR package.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
So
well, good luck with that. You know what I'm saying? That probably work on somebody like the Jets or somebody like that. Who else low profile y'all playing in the
everybody in the division?
Nah. I mean, Larry Thompson down there in Washington too. They upgraded, bro. So
you ain't seen them clips what Tibbs did to Larry Thompson before?
I mean, did you see what what's the guy name for we were just talking about the dude for the Rams, the defensive rookie. What's his name?
Verse.
You see what he did to Mailata?
Yeah.
I mean, one play. He does one.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It happens. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, he got him too. But I'm about to talk about what he did to him. He got him too. So
yeah.
I mean,
I just think with teams gonna have to double team Dexter Lawrence. They're gonna have to, and I think that's just gonna open it up for everybody else.
Maybe.
But even last year when they were double team, he still like I said, he was leading that set. He was leading in sets at one point at a defensive nose.
He was. I remember that. I remember you.
That
was your highlight. I remember that. I mean, he was doing real good last year.
Hopefully, we stay healthy this year and we get some shit done.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll move on. You want to go Washington Commanders with your draft picks? But you want me to go or you go? Go ahead. I can't hear you. Your mic ain't on.
My bad. You got me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I go. As far as I draft, I'm excited about a couple of picks. Namely Josh Cornely, offensive tackle out of Oregon. Tremendous athlete, especially at got the athleticism of a Trent Williams. Probably not the nasty streak that Trent got. But I think that was developed over time, him being a Grizzly vet now. But I like the pick. I mean, like I said earlier, talking about free agency with the addition of Larry Tunsil on that left-hand side. And now we'll probably put this guy on the right as a right tackle. Even if he don't work out there, or if if he don't work out there, or if he needs some time to develop, he can play a little guard. But bottom line is it upgrades our offensive line. And, I'm in the division with some beastly D lines. So to counter that, hey, let's shore up that offensive line. But I mean, even though I'm excited about the pick and I'm in favor of upgrading the offensive line, I mean, last year, like I said, we had a rookie on that left side, and even in games against you guys' highly touted D lines, I mean, bottom line is you wasn't touching Jaden. I mean, his escapability was a huge factor. And against some of the most prolific pass rushers in the league, I mean, they put up zeros. I mean, we got some of the best in the league. Myles Garrett's, the Dexter Lawrence's that had games against us without no sacks. So and it's not really because we got such a great offensive line. It's not really because we got a great offensive line coach. It's because of Jaden Daniels' escapability. I mean, you got highlight after highlight where you think guys got him, or they easily getting upfield, rushing them, only to give up, a 25-yard play on fourth down. And so now that you do upgrade that offensive line with a Josh Conley, that's exciting. Second round pick, we got Trey Amos, who I think was they discussed him as a first round corner. It say he might have slipped because of a back issue that was early in the draft season, but I mean he looked totally completely fine, and their fastest guy out there during rookie minicamp. So I'm excited to see what he got. He's a typical Dan Quinn type corner, long, tall, the long arms, make plays on the ball, so they developed him in the rookies last year. Mike Sanders still had an outstanding rookie season. We've had our back and forths as far as our comparisons between him and your two rookie DBs. But he made a good case, for
he did. He did.
for one of the top DBs as far as rookies coming out. And so now we add Trey Amos. I'm excited about that. Jalen Lane, wide receiver out of Virginia Tech. He's the burner that we need. So we got the best contested catch receiver in the league in Terry McLaurin. I mean, that's a fact. And then you add on the other side Debo, who, like I said, I mean, last year was supposed to be, this last couple of years supposed to be down years, and yet last year he still was the number one receiver as far as yards after contact. I mean, that's his game. And you add that on the other side, that's a good compliment. But now in that third round, when you add a Jalen Lane, burner, 4.2, 4.3 speed, that at least defenses got to respect, even if he, ain't starting out as no Randy Moss, you got to respect that kind of speed on the field. And that goes with, the two that you got on the outside, and you still got to respect Jaden Daniels' ability to break a 45-yard play. Man, I'm excited about the offseason. Our draft, like I said, our free agency. So, hey, I'm chomping at the bit. Let's get it.
Let's get it. You heard him. I get it, man. We all excited. I know you excited, but trust me, we all excited.
Yes, sir.
Even the Giants, he don't look excited down there, but that boy excited. He just been drinking a little. That's all. But he excited. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, y'all. That dude excited. I know him. He excited.
And it's perfect.
That's he talk football all day. Go ahead.
But it's perfect that the division plays each other the first week. I mean, it's like, hey, straight out the gate, let's get it on.
I get it. You're right.
Let's see what's popping. First week, week one.
Week one, baby. Week one.
And I know we're gonna get into the schedule, but speaking of starting with a division, and what's coming on television.
We're gonna get in there, buddy. Let's get to the Eagles with the.
Oh, that's right. Your draft. That's right. Your draft.
Everybody want to hear about the Eagles, baby. Come on.
What primetime games is too, Bobby.
I did what now?
I said, remember what primetime games is.
I knew that was coming up too. We get into that too. All right, but let's get into the Eagles. To the Eagles, first round pick, Jahad Campbell. Now, they actually tried to trade up all the way down to 2021. They were trying to trade up. There's a video out, and they was like, nobody would. It's funny as freak because nobody wanted to trade with us. It was fun. Like, and then when Atlanta traded with the Rams, how he like, what they traded for? Then he was like a first round pick and a second. Then he was like, well, no wonder nobody want to trade with us. I'm not giving up no first because everybody kept saying they wanted to trade back in the second round, but nobody was doing it until the Rams did that, and so And then he ended up, I mean, he called, and then the funniest one when he called Washington, he called, what's your general manager name?
Adam Peter.
Washington. Yeah, he
Adam
called
Peter.
him. He talking about it's a interdivision tax. If you you want this, you're gonna have to. We're gonna tax you. I'm like, you hung up the phone. We're like, man, get the fuck out of here. We traded with y'all last year for y'all want that trade? Why not? Come on, man. But anyway, they really wanted. That's what they were trying to get, Campbell, and he ended up falling with it. We traded back with the Chiefs one spot, and that was his. I mean, I guess they thought somebody was gonna jump and get the Chiefs pick and get him, but they just traded to the 31st pick and got him. And Vic Fangio, that's who he wanted. I mean, that motherfucker don't smile. He was smiling like hell. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, the dude, he is a pretty good line. He's the best linebacker in the draft, and he can cover. You know what I'm saying? He can tackle. He can set the line, and he's gonna be the Zach Bond. You know, and then plus what happened to Nakobe Dean. You know, we might not even get him. And check this out, y'all. I know we talking about draft pick, but Nakobe Dean told his patellum or whatever you call it, his knee.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and he said the rehab going good, but the 49ers had a guy, his last name was Jackson, and he had the same injury in 2023. And last Friday, 49ers released him for failed physical. So I don't know. We worried about that too, man. Like, is he gonna be back at all next season or this season or what? So, and it's a contract year for him. So that's another thing we worried about. But thank God we got Campbell. Like I said, we might not get him till maybe week 2, week 1. We don't know. But we'll see. Good draft pick. And then the other one we got it's Andrew Makuba. He actually played with Clemson. You know, he played with Clemson. He transferred to Texas because he said Clemson was bums. He didn't want to play for them because they don't get championship. He was there. He was like, I need to go to one who actually do stuff when they in the college football playoffs. So he transferred to Texas, and that's exactly what happened. So I can't even hate on him for that. You know what I'm saying? Because Clemson just trash. You know what I'm saying? But
who won the ACC last year?
Whoa!
Who won the ACC last year?
I got the mic, bro.
I didn't ask who won the ACC last year.
You know I had to give you a hard time about Clemson, man. Shit. But anyway, yeah, man, he's a safety. And they trying to say they remind him of CJ Gardner Johnson because he's violent. He put hit on people, and he a good cover corner. I mean safety, and he got a ball hawk. He can he can do it all, and he might challenge Sidney Brown for that position because Sidney Brown is more of a box safety. You know, and he just Sidney Brown he just beeline your ass and he'll run past you. Like, he need to work on some shit. So, but Pro Football Focus picked him out of all Eagles to have the best year next year of all safety. So that's what they project. I don't know how they get their projection, but that's what they project. It's just a projection. So we'll see how they go. But anyway, excited about him. He could be a week 1 starter. We'll see what goes on the training camp. And a 4th round pick, because we didn't have a 3rd. It's a dude named Ty Robinson, bro. Dude from Nebraska. It's a white boy, defensive tackle. And his nickname is Vanilla Gorilla. You can't make this shit up. So they're excited about him. I heard hearing good shit on him, man. They say he's good. And he's going to be good on that defensive line. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do. So just those 3 rookies right there, the only one I'm excited about. I mean, it's some more. We got the offensive linemen that we're going to develop. Hope they can challenge for that right guard spot. we'll see how it goes. So, all right, now let's switch it up and go to the schedule release. We had a schedule release last night, and we're gonna talk about it. And first thing I seen, first thing I want to talk about was when I seen the schedule of ours. I was quite upset because they gave the freaking Cowboys the first game against an opening game. I didn't think they rated it. I was pissed because I'm like, bruh.
They realized the NFL realized
nothing last year. They could have gave it to Washington or Detroit Rams.
No. The NFL realized that wasn't nobody gonna watch that game, so they brought us in to get the ratings up for y'all.
Oh, trust me, they would have watched it. If it would have been Washington, they would have watched it.
Yeah,
I get it though, what the NFL trying to do, because y'all be real. Y'all sell tickets.
Yes,
you know, people watch y'all. I give you that. You're number one. I get it. I mean, it's only like what 3 teams. Kansas City and the Eagles. Yeah, them 3 right there. Yeah.
Really?
Real talk. We top 5. I'm just saying. Don't listen to Matt. I don't know what the hell he be talking about. He's some bullshit. I was like, man, ain't no way the hell that shit happened. But anyway, I got this off NFL Network. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I go with what they say. But anyway, what the first thing I seen about this schedule was the Dallas Cowboys. I was upset about that. But NFL want to make money. Second was the Eagles don't have no back-to-back home games at all. None. Not one. We're going home, then we're going away. We're going to I mean, really? Only good thing about our schedule was we got a week 9 bye week. We got a week 9 bye week. And another thing I liked about it is the Washington Commanders. We played them the last 3 weeks of the season, and we probably lock up the division by then. It probably don't mean nothing. And then we got Buffalo at the end, week 17, which that's gonna be good for us too, because Buffalo, I guarantee you, they got an easy ass schedule. They're gonna lock up their division. They got the Jets, Miami, and somebody else in their division. They're gonna lock that up, and they ain't gonna be playing for nothing. And Washington, they're gonna lay down because they can't catch us. So, yeah. I mean, the schedule's gonna be good to us. But anyway, now I pass it on to you. Go ahead. I know you itching to say some, Mantez. So go ahead.
Nah,
about the schedule. Go ahead. So what when you seen the schedule? What you seen? Go ahead.
I mean, I think we all pretty much play mostly the same people.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You muted.
No, I ain't muted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Tell you, when you fix that, we'll go over to Linwood. Linwood, what about you when you seen the your schedule?
Well, first of all, I heard Manchez.
Damn, you too.
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah.
Is it me that's muted?
Yeah,
it's all y'all. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I guess it's me. I can't hear y'all. I did something. Well, y'all go ahead, Manchez, then. I guess it's me. I probably put mine on mute.
I don't hear him now, though. I heard him then, but I don't hear him now.
Yeah, I heard him at first too.
Dude, what the
hell?
Hey,
man.
Dude.
Mic check, man. Why don't you go ahead and talk about it, Lynn?
Okay. Well,
see, I can't hear nobody.
I hear everybody.
Nobody.
Hey, I'm taking over. Go ahead, Lynn.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead. I'm taking over. It's my show.
Hey, Linwood, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Damn.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear y'all? Something right.
Hold up, tell you, I need them to hear this. I gotta get this off. I need them to hear this. I got something for them.
Yeah, y'all some assholes. Y'all some assholes.
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
I tell you, this must be some broke ass media right here, boy.
Man, something ain't right. Oh,
Yeah, you ain't right.
y'all some assholes. You know that.
He over there pushing buttons on his keyboard. He don't even know what he doing. Nah, that's my dude though. That's my
Now it's
dude.
back on. I don't know what the. Are y'all playing a trick on me or something?
We can't play a trick on you with your own stuff.
Yeah,
Not with your
I'll take
Oh,
own
y'all some assholes.
abracadabra. Yippity-hoo.
All right, let me go to my audio, see what's wrong. Oh, okay, I got you. Yes,
About time.
that's I see what's wrong now.
yeah, because I was
I see
taking
what's
over.
wrong. All right.
I was taking
All
over
right,
the
can you hear
show.
me now?
Yeah, we've been hearing you. You ain't hearing us.
Oh, y'all some
Yeah.
dickheads, bro.
Yeah, I hear you.
He still can't hear us.
Nope. But we the dickheads.
Yes, sir. Right? Shit.
Y'all some assholes.
He been calling me one for about 28 years.
Ain't
That's
no
all
way.
right.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I hear you loud and clear.
This very same thing is going to happen to his team this season.
What, they're gonna choke?
Come out hard. They
I
gonna
heard
fall
somebody.
apart.
See that? Nah, you playing with me.
Who doing that now?
Yeah, I don't know who doing that. That's a little metronome situation.
Man, we done lost our whole audience. Everybody in chat that signed out. Man,
Yeah, you got to edit.
Y'all some
You have to edit
dickheads.
on this.
Why?
oh. We'll wait for you. Any day there, Sergeant Peeps. We'll wait.
And y'all go ahead and talk because I gotta figure this out. Try to figure out
Oh
what the
no,
hell
no.
going on.
Clearly, you got to hear what Lynn got to say and
Oh,
what
yeah.
I got, and what man got to say. So
And I'm about to say, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Man gone. Everybody got to hit it.
Yeah.
Dude, you fucking with me?
No, we encouraging you, bro. We
Oh,
encourage.
no, I'm saying. So y'all really can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just can't hear y'all.
Yeah. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah.
Well, you just heard Tate. He just said, yeah, Tate. He just said, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because he on the phone.
Oh, he on the
I'm
phone.
on the phone,
Okay.
yeah.
He on the phone.
And see,
Well, let me
now
go.
I'm hearing the echo through the system.
Yeah, let me go back out and come back in. Maybe that'll do it. Y'all go ahead and continue with the schedule release.
Well, he was talking about they don't have any back-to-back home games. I didn't even I didn't know that was possible in the NFL schedule. Really, that's tough.
Yeah, I didn't either.
No back-to-back homes. I'm a little disappointed in our as far as our rest ratio, as far as like we got 4 games against teams that's coming off their bye, which is the most in the league.
Yeah. And we got 4 Thursday night games. Usually we only have 2. We got 4 this year.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
Yeah,
They shouldn't. That's a game that shouldn't even be played. Thursday night football.
I feel you.
If you ask me.
We on there 4 times this year. 4 damn
crazy.
times. So now the NFL definitely hooked up the NFC East. That's for damn sure. They hooked us up big time, and ain't in a good way. Because I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was really looking forward to this year having that 3rd place schedule. Shit, we ain't got no damn 3rd place schedule. You know, we might as well be playing as 1st or 2nd, place schedule.
I never really understood how they do that anyway. When like you're like, I think for 90% of your schedule is already determined even before the previous season is over. Like you
Oh, yeah.
already know what conference. I'm sorry, what division your division is playing. I
Yep.
think it's like 1 or 2 games that people in your division play that you don't play,
Mhm.
and so I don't really understand like how they distinguish between a second place and a third place schedule. Like, what does that even like? How do they even? Because half the time, who you think gonna be good, sometimes have a rough season. They take it on the chin,
Yep.
and then other times teams come from out of nowhere. You thought was gonna be gimmies when you played the schedule game and went down your list and said WWL, WWWL. Some of them W's that you counted end up being crazy losses only because that team ain't who you thought they was.
Exactly. 100% agree with you on that one. I definitely agree. I mean, for them to put the NFC East against what the NFC North and the AFC West, two divisions out there that are balling, that got playoff teams. What 3 out of the 4 teams in each conference, were playoff teams last year. I mean, and then so it's we all got a tough road to hoe this year, and then us internally, we always, it doesn't matter how good one team is and how bad another team is. With us within the East, we always battle every single game. It comes down to the wire.
Yep.
Very rarely does it be a blowout one way or the other,
Yep.
except if you're the Giants. Wait, I can't say that, man. It's not here to defend himself. I ain't gonna do that to him. But yeah, no, but for real though, I mean, it's always a knuckle drag out between us. So this season's gonna be interesting. I got my idea what my predictions are today. Based off of what paper looks like today. But let's see who makes it through training camp, how we look through training camp, what other acquisitions that we pick up, through preseason and before the season kicks off, and then be able to make it another probably wiser decision at that point.
Yeah.
All right. So I see we halfway back. These graphics are a little shaky, but that's all right though.
There we go.
All right.
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
Yep.
Damn.
You still can't hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. You were damning like you still couldn't hear us.
Because it took all that time, man. I didn't want to go out and come back in.
Hey, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Lynn and I, we had it going.
Well, good. I appreciate that, fella. Appreciate that. I just gotta. Here we go. Oh man, Chad went back out. He trying to fix his. Yeah, he trying to fix his. Like, and where you left off at? Where y'all was talking about the schedule?
In general, we were just talking about how I was mentioning like I was really looking forward to the schedule this year, thinking we was going to have a third place schedule, and our schedule is nothing like a third place schedule. It might as well be a first or second place schedule.
Well, you play the Panthers. That's the third place schedule. You play the Panthers.
Play the Panthers. Got the Jets. Those about
you got the Jets. That's third place right there. I mean, we got Buffalo and the Rams. That's the first place schedule right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Buffalo and Rams.
We got Kansas City, and
we all play that whole division.
Yeah, because of the AFC North
West
and the
AFC West.
Yeah, well, the AFC West and the NFC North. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be Manchester. Can you hear us now? I still can't hear his mic though. I can't hear his mic.
Who's chirping though?
Yeah, I can see him talking. Something I'm doing.
Somebody got a little metronome going on too.
Yeah.
He did what now?
Sound like a metronome or something. That doot, 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 doot. Yep.
I'm over there. Y'all talking about. Oh, you hear a noise?
Yes.
You hear music or something?
No.
Nah, Lord.
Now stop.
It's gone now.
Oh shit! I wonder did I have something on somewhere.
Yeah, you definitely had something on somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't see. Wow, I don't see that. But yeah. Don't know what's going on with that one, but yeah, man, that schedule is gonna be brutal, bro. That schedule is definitely brutal for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm looking at ours, and yeah, it's. I seen one where somebody had us starting out 1-3. I'm like, bro, ain't no way in hell we starting out 1-3. Nope, ain't happening. I don't care if Kansas City, the Rams, and Tampa Bay, they got us losing to them. Yeah, come on, bro. Yeah, I can
Well, we,
understand Tampa Bay, but yeah, like we can't
I
beat
mean,
Kansas City. We just beat the crap out of Kansas City, man. Come on.
But it's a different Kansas City though. That's
Whoa,
the thing.
how's it different Kansas City?
New season, new players, different scheme. I mean,
No, it's the same scheme. It's the same scheme. They ain't changed up. They got the same coordinators.
so you don't think Andy Reid has figured out some way? Well, I mean, not necessarily him, but Spags. You don't think Spags has figured out a way how to not give up so much, turf to your two wide receivers and to your dynamic, running back?
I mean, he had 2 weeks to do it for the Super Bowl too, and he didn't. And he had a halftime to do it too, right?
Facts, 100%.
We were just a better team. And
Now
why can't we be the team that they be like, damn, we can't beat them? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at this. I'm like,
Okay.
dude, we the champs. They look at us like, damn, we gotta play them. And they like that. That's how Linwood look at us. Linwood, he seen the schedule. He's like, damn, we played them all the way at the end. Ooh, thank God. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee Linwood was thinking it the whole time.
Nah, you know what I was thinking you know what I was
55 points on their ass.
You know what I was thinking because I texted you what I was thinking, but you stole it just now 10 minutes ago when you started talking about the schedule. You stole you stole my little yeah, we gonna be up so far in the division by the time we play y'all, it ain't even gonna matter.
Are you hearing
But
something again while you keep doing that?
Yeah.
well,
Every
but
time I
it's
hear
stopped
something, I'm
again.
gonna do this.
Yeah,
Like every time I add Manchez and start doing something like that.
Yeah.
that do seem to be the pattern. The pattern.
Why is it doing that? I don't know. I don't hear it. Oh, it got
No, it's
him.
not.
Oh, Manchez. Hold on. I know why. Hold on.
He didn't hit a
It
button.
no, it says his mic is muted. Right here, it says it's muted. Why the hell? It say edit mic settings. That's him. I don't get it. It says your mic muted, Manchez. Everybody else is on. Yours says it's muted. So, yeah. Come on, IT. But anyway, but yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead. How much time we got? Oh shit, we over an hour. Damn. Anyway, well, we talked about the schedule already, man. So let's it did it again, huh? How can y'all hear that and I can't? How can y'all hear that and I can't? I don't understand that.
Well, let me make mention of
Yeah,
this is the point I was gonna get off earlier. Let me make mention that the NFL, the NFL is about their paper. They about their
yeah,
money.
yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Okay. Um, and so in being about their money, they decided it was one particular franchise, well, two franchises that they said when ain't no other games on, they want this team to be playing, and that's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Commanders. Us both tied for the league lead with 8 standalone games this season.
I like
That
the way you
includes
feel.
primetime games, that includes Christmas. Whenever there's no other games being played, we in Kansas City lead the league in our game is a game that's being played. So
You did. You
uh,
did.
we the
You did.
show this year. We the show. We the show.
Wait a minute. Who do y'all play on Christmas?
Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys. No doubt. Dallas Cowboys is the ultimate draw no
Yeah.
doubt.
Oh, yeah.
But we do lead the league this year in standalone games,
Okay.
tied with Kansas City for 8.
Yeah.
But I mean, when it comes to that commercial appeal, I mean, of course, the Cowboys are juggernaut. Of course, we'll see
Yeah,
how many. We'll see how long. How many years that's going to be able to last under Jerry Jones, though.
We will see. We will see.
yeah. I mean, I think they try to make Daniel Jones the face of the NFC. Man, he keep
Damn.
doing music. I
Yeah.
don't know why. I can't hear it. I don't know why both of y'all doing that. I can't even hear it. So it's crazy. I don't know what you're doing, man, Jay, but something. Yeah, it's doing something. Shit. Don't know. But yeah, man, yeah. I think they trying to make Jay Daniels out to be the face of the NFC because Patrick Mahomes already the face of the NFC. But before we get out of here, bro, what I want the record prediction. Before we get into record prediction, I want to ask y'all a question. The NFC East wide receiver duos. Who is ranked the wide receiver duos in the NFC? Like
Okay.
AJ Brown, Devontae, number one. We all know that. Now you
Yeah.
can
I
go
mean,
from there.
because that's a proven duo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll sign off on that. Yeah.
Okay, so who's second?
We're going to see how CD and Pickens do.
Yeah.
You
If
know,
I was
I
doing
mean,
it,
you got Scary Terry over there, and who plays opposite of Scary Terry over in Washington?
Debo now.
Okay, Debo. So yeah, so see, those are two duos that aren't proven yet. You know, those guys haven't hit the field, so we don't know. So if you ask me, Eagles is got number one right now, and Washington and Dallas, we're going to be battling out for second place, if not for first place here later in the season.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's Eagles. I think it's Eagles 1. And I think as far as receiver duos, I think it's Cowboys 2 because I think CD might be the best in the division.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I'm gonna give the edge to the Cowboys 2, and then Debo. He's more of a weapon than a true receiver. You know, he
Okay.
might line up in the backfield, things of that nature. But I do like our depth because we still got Brown who caught the Hail Mary last year, and we got McCaffrey, who's poised to have an improved season. So I like our depth. But as far as duos, I give Philly 1, Dallas 2.
I think
And
man
then I
said CD and Cooper. But go ahead.
CD and Cooper.
Who is the Giants number 2? That's what I really want to know. Let's see him chime in right quick. Who is Manchester? Who is the Giants number 2? Is it Robinson? Or is it Pascal? I don't know. He taking a while. Yeah. But anyway, we got that out of the way. I can see that. He said Slayton right now, but we probably signing Gabe Davis. He said they probably signing Gabe Davis.
Okay.
Yeah, so Gabe Davis I'm not going with that one, but okay. He got just still last. Yeah. I got you though, buddy. I got you. All right. Record prediction. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I'm gonna say 13-4. All right, now go Glenwood. You better
I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go. 11-6.
See, we're gonna
Go 11-6.
We're gonna have it wrapped up by week 16. Not okay. All right, Tate, what you got?
I'm gonna say today, on paper, right now, 10-7. 10-7 right now.
Okay, 10-7. All right, Manchester says 9-8. So that will put them.
We just going in.
Yeah. So I guess I guess we predicting that's what gonna we still gonna be at the top, then going way down. Okay.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see. Now, of all of that, now I got one more question. let's go with Manchester. Now you say 9-8. Would you say? I know you said that prediction. Would you say more of over or under? Like you think maybe y'all can go over? You think you might go under? What you think it might be? Like you just pushing it, or you know what I'm trying to say? Let's see what he say. Oh shit, he said over. All right. What about you, Tate? You said what did you say?
I said 10-7, and
Okay, you think I mean you think
yeah,
it's wrong? You can go over or you go under.
the NFL did not do us any favors at all with this third place schedule. However, I'm gonna say with George Pickens, we're gonna be over.
All right. What about you, Washington?
I say if it's any difference, it might be under 11-6, and not because of no rookie. I'm sorry, not because of no sophomore slump either. I think the offense might even be improved, but this year we faced a way better lineup of quarterbacks than we did last year. We faced some sorry quarterbacks last year, and um still got the ball moved up and down the field on us. And our defense is improved, but we facing some way better quarterbacks this year. So I think we'll have a prolific offense. I think that defense gonna still need some work. So if we anything other than 11-6, I think it'll be a little worse.
All right, good to go. Well, Manchester said if Russ Wilson ball out, and they definitely going over. I'm gonna say under for us because I just shouted up, but I can say see under because that gauntlet schedule we got. Playing playoff teams with I think 10 plus 5 playoff teams from last year with 10 wins last year. That's a stretch. So I would say under. I can see under. But we got that on record. We will address this again soon because everybody got OTAs coming up, mandatory and voluntary. And if y'all want, I'm saying after that, we can talk at any time, man. Y'all want to let me know. And we'll go from there. We got OTAs, and then we got one more thing I want to talk about. Eagles fans, letting y'all know right now, the tush push will be banned next week. That's when the owners meeting starts. Again, I was on record saying this that they wouldn't get the votes to ban it, but I did say this. Got it on record because I got it from John F. McMullen that they won't get the vote, which is 16-16, but the NFL will put it on the table, which means they're gonna try to get the votes and they're gonna try to redo the whole how written because Green Bay fucked up the whole. It looked like they was hating. So what they gonna do is, I mean, this is what I got from John McMullen. What they gonna do? NFL. I mean, John. What's the dude that over the league name? Roger Goodell already said it. He don't think it should be in the league. It's not a football play. So he want to smash something, he gonna do it. So what is gonna happen next week? They're gonna rewrite it, and they're gonna go back to 2005 when you couldn't push at all on like even I don't know if you remember the Saints game. I'm pretty sure y'all had some people it happened to also. Devontae Smith caught the ball and the Saints player was holding him. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get extra yards and referee never blew the whistle. And then it was players coming in and smashed the hell out of him. He got hurt. He was out. Well, they gonna go in there, but you can't do that no more. You can't, they're gonna blow the whistle automatically. They were trying to push him to a first down or whatever. So they're gonna ban it next week, guarantee you that. And we still gonna be pushing. We just probably spread the line out and let Jalen Hurts do his thing. So we just gonna have to do it another way. But I think we still gonna be doing what we're doing. It's just gonna be different. We're gonna come out with another way, but it will be banned. So you get what you wanted, Mr. Linwood. I know you didn't like that play.
All right.
It's all good. It's all good. But anyway, that's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all for coming on. Mantis already clocked out. And I appreciate everybody for, tuning in. I will holler at y'all later, man. And peace out.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
I'm in the big leagues.